Praise God and welcome. We're starting concert Etude number 14 in B minor. We'll be starting up in the 7th position, first finger on a B, 4th finger on a F sharp. It's like a B power chord there. We add the D string, make it a minor, and then we're going to play this arpeggio and have a melody that echoes it, starting with the open G string. Bending the F sharp, the F natural there. A little more melody. Coming back to our B chord. We're going to pull off to the open E string with the 4th finger. Harmonic on the 7th position. Now we have a series of thirds, and we play an open B string in between them. Very lightly when we're pulling off to the open B string. And then we hammer down a D to a B, A sharp to an open G. And back to it. Up higher. Hammer down again. Up an octave higher from this B minor all the way up to here. So we have an E and a C natural and an A sharp. Pull off from the C natural to the open B, pulling off lightly. And arpeggiato. Staying up here, way up to the high B. All the way down to pull off again. Coming back down. Staying here. Octave lower, harmonics on the 7th fret. More thirds starting in the 12th fret. Now we're going to pull off again to the open string, a B string. And we pull off from the G and the B to the open strings beneath. Move that down to an F sharp and a D. Pulling off to the open strings and all the way up to a C sharp and an A sharp, and then we have an F sharp and an A sharp, and then we have a C sharp and an E, pulling off to the open strings, all the way down to an F sharp and an A sharp. It's a big skip, so I get my elbow in the middle and it flies back and forth. Now we're going to start with 3-note chords, working off of B minor here. So we got B minor, down to B flat minor, B minor, C, B, C, B minor, back to B flat minor, B minor, C, D, E minor, F sharp minor, and coming back down. So we go E minor to D, F sharp minor to E minor, F, A minor, A sharp minor, B minor, A sharp minor, A minor, A sharp minor, B minor, C minor, and C major. Now we're going to be playing those 3-note chords. We're going to arpeggiate it, P-I-M. You put your 3 fingers down and you roll it. So it's when you got them close together like this, put the elbow on the lower one for your left arm. Shift again. Get down for the high notes. Way down. Careful not to bend it out of tune. It's so easy to bend out of tune here. Crescendo a little bit, octave lower. To get this octave lower, I got to kick my arm out, left arm, and all the way back. Let gravity take the arm down. Land an octave lower. All right, and then we're going to have G, F sharp, C natural, octave higher, F to F sharp, G, F natural, and then we have an F sharp chord, the open B and D in it. Arpeggiated back to the B that we started with, just like that at the beginning. Take the thirds and go up the neck, stopping along the way, and way up high in the B, and that's on the 19th fret, and then we go C sharp to D, pulling off lightly to the open string so you can barely hear it. Again. Harmonics here. This one is on the 9th fret, which you get right below the 9th fret. 7th fret. Those two notes on the 12th fret. Let that ring. Alright, and then we come to the middle section, which is full chords. And these chords are kind of jazzy. So we have a nice G major 7th chord, which I strum lightly with my index finger, and then I do a little rasguedo, or back and forth, to G major 7 on the open strings with an F sharp there, back to our full chord, C major 7th, strumming lightly. Now I'll take this chord form and go all the way up an octave, play the notes, and do a harmonic on the 19th fret. Back to our G major 7th chord, little arpeggio, and this time we're going to do some octaves here, starting with a B, to a D, to a B, C major 7th chord. Do the way up an octave higher again, and this time do the 19th fret on the G string. Now we're going to do an octave, starting here with an F sharp, to an E, to a D, to a C, to B, I think it is. So we're going to start up here. What we do an arpeggio, where we're going thumb, index, middle, and then bring your third or fourth finger all the way back and let it rest on the octave so that melody rings out. And then we go back and we have a B with the open strings, arpeggio backwards, now the E, and then we move this up one fret higher to C, now we're down to a D, move this up one fret higher to C sharp, to a D, sorry, that's a C, and now we have the D in the bass here. Now we're working off of an A minor 7th chord. Beautiful vibrato and along down from a D to an A there. And we do this arpeggio again with a melody. B, E, C, D, C sharp, bass, D, I'm sorry, that's a C, D now, and we come down backwards off the A minor 7th, little vibrato, back to the G major 7th chord, and a little augmented to C major 7th, A minor, and we have a D chord, D7th, with a G, and we got the G, so it's a suspended chord, I guess it is, to a D chord, way up high. Get this little arpeggio now. I plant my fingers down, hammer the fourth finger down on the F sharp, and then way up high, scale note to the D here. And the C chord. Harmonics on the 19th fret, G and E, and then the G chord. Now you can repeat it, that whole middle section, or like we do on the recording here, we go back to a B, and have an F sharp 7 chord, which leads us back to the beginning of the song. And then we do everything the same, the song, except get a little firmer to the ending. And when we're at the very end, we're going to end in a B minor chord, but this time we're going to play it with an F sharp here, first finger on the 7th fret harmonic, 4th finger on D on the 12th fret harmonic. So we have 3 notes with 2 harmonics ringing and vibrate back and forth. All right, there you have some tips, some player's tips from concert etude number 14 in B minor. Hope you enjoyed it and can take something that works for you in your music. Take care. God bless.